Do you want to learn how to supercharge your dog training? You know, how to maximize maybe even 10 minutes each day. So, my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. I specialize in working with pet parents with family dogs, companion dogs. I work with the puppies at 2 to 4 month old, or, the adolescent teen dogs, the adolescent, as one of my clients called them, the wild child, from maybe 4 to 5 months old to maybe 2 years old or so. And then, of course, I also work with the dogs that are brought home that are more mature, whether they be rescue dogs or rehome dogs. Or some people have had their dogs for a while and maybe recently they are seeing some behaviors they would like to change. So I help the pet parents raise and train a well-mannered, well-adjusted dog. So back to this topic. Now, many of you may have already gone to a training class, whether it be group or private, or watch videos on YouTube. And a lot of us have trained our dogs this way, and they show you the mechanics, how to teach your dog to sit, how to get your dog to uh, stand next to you as you're walking, or maybe, teaching your dog how to come back to you. But what I find is missing in many times and not emphasized is this concept. So, in order for you to teach your dog to walk nicely with you, you know, it's not just about the mechanics, it's about teaching them to want to hang out with you, be near you, find you fun. And so, one of the concepts that I like to emphasize with my pet parents is, building that relationship, building that connection. Does this make sense to you? So, um, one of the things I see a lot of people do because they may have tried some of the mechanics and it's not working is basically maybe holding the leash really tight next to them as they're walking with their dog. Or, they may have become exhausted trying to get their dog to listen to them, be next to them or near them. And so they may have resorted to starting to use other equipment, like a harness with a front clip, or one of those tools around their muzzle to like guide them, or even resorting to a shock collar, or using a pinch collar to yank them back or zap them when they are getting out of line in their walks. So I would like to see less of that. And like I said, I wanted to emphasize that in order to help the dog learn that being around you, and even for recall, asking them to come back to you, getting them to understand that being near you, is going to be the best thing ever. So, connection type of games is what I like to emphasize. Even before starting any of the mechanics of teaching them to walk near you, or teaching them to, stop when you stop walking, or getting them to come back to you and do a hand target for a recall. I like to teach the humans to connect with their dog first. So, most likely in the home, they like hanging out with you. They may even hang out with you, sit next to you while you're watching TV, right? So how can we 10x that kind of connection when you're out and about, or when they're in the backyard and they're screaming at the squirrel or barking at the dog out the window, or during the walk, wanting to go smell this bush, go see that person. How do we 10x that same type of connection with you on those walks, when you call them back, or just getting them disengaged from a certain trigger? So, what I would like to share with you is one of the games is called the orientation game. And what I wanted to do is share in the link, the site, the place where you can go watch it and practice. And then thereafter, I would love to see, videos of you and your dog playing this game, the orientation game. So I will share in the link where you can find the video. And at this point, I just had the video, but I will also put together a handout. If some of you like to learn by reading rather than visual, then I will also offer you that option. So thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday. And again, I will show you the link to the game where you can watch the video and then practice with your dog, and then share with me the results you're getting in regards to how they're connecting with you. So I would like for you to practice in your home this game, as well as then next in your backyard, or next, if you live in an apartment complex, in the hallways of the apartment. And then thereafter, if they are doing this game really well with you, then I would like for you to play this game on your walks or when you're calling them back. Because when you actually build this connection with them, they will run back to you excited, excited to see what is up, what's coming up next. Are we having fun here? On your walks, they will be willing to hang out with you. Even on your walks, when they get distracted with something, they may even turn back to you. And I would love for you to continue not just playing the orientation game, but continue reinforcing that checking in with you. All right. So thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will drop the link to this game in the comments below.